Learn English to Hindi legal vocabulary. Claim 2.
दायित्व.
Welcome to the paperwork jungle. Hey, you're about to survive the wild world of legal and office words in English and Hindi. Don't worry, I brought humor, clear examples, and 0 boring lectures. Welcome, brave learner. Today you will meet 8 powerful words that sound serious, but we will make them friendly. Imagine you walk into a giant office where every paper looks important and every person carries a stamp like it is a royal sword. On the first desk, a cat in glasses shouts, "Who made the
दावा.
the claim?" On the second desk, a sleepy guard whispers, "Entry requires 1.
आवश्यकता.
A requirement, and maybe a snack." In the design corner, a dramatic artist hugs a page called
विन्यास.
meaning template. On the wall hangs a shining
दिशा निर्देश.
a guideline, because apparently even chaos likes instructions. Then the manager enters and announces a new
विनियमन.
a regulation. Everyone groans politely. A lawyer points at a contract and says, "This creates a
दायित्व.
an obligation." Another coworker puts a hand on their chest and says, "Fine, the
जिम्मेदारी.
responsibility is mine." And finally, someone breaks a vase worth far too much money, so now we discuss.
दायित्व.
Again, this time as liability. Yes, one word can wear 2 legal hats. Fancy, isn't it? Meet the words. Let's slow down and meet each word clearly. Say them with me like you own the office, or at least the stapler. Claim is.
दावा.
A claim is something you assert strongly. Example, he made a
दावा.
about the property. Requirement is.
आवश्यकता.
A requirement is something necessary. Example, a passport is a travel.
आवश्यकता.
Template is.
विन्यास.
A template is a standard form or layout. Example, use the same
विन्यास.
for every card. Guideline is.
दिशा निर्देश.
A guideline helps show the right way. Example, please read the
दिशा निर्देश.
before you start. Regulation is.
विनियमन.
A regulation is an official rule or system of control. Example, the new
विनियमन.
protects consumers. Obligation is.
दायित्व.
An obligation is a duty you must fulfill. Example, paying taxes is a civic.
दायित्व.
Responsibility is.
जिम्मेदारी.
Responsibility is what you are in charge of. Example, this task is my.
जिम्मेदारी.
Liability is also often.
दायित्व.
Informal Hindi. In legal context, it means being legally responsible. Example, the company accepted.
दायित्व.
For the damage. A very serious office that is not serious. Now you get a story. Listen for the target words, and enjoy the fact that office drama is basically legal theater with worse coffee. It was Monday morning at Thunderfile Corporation, where nothing moved without 3 signatures, 4 stamps, and 1 confused intern. Mr. Kapoor burst into the meeting room and declared, "I make a
दावा.
This chair near the window is mine." The team looked at him with great respect and very little interest. The HR manager replied, "Before claiming any chair, please check the seating."
दिशा निर्देश.
Quote. Then the office assistant added, "Also, filling out Form 27 is in."
आवश्यकता.
Quote. Mr. Kapoor sighed the sigh of a man defeated by paperwork. In the corner, the designer waved a file and shouted, "Good news. I found the original."
विन्यास.
For the forms. Everyone applauded as if civilization had been saved. Then the compliance officer entered dramatically and announced a fresh safety.
विनियमन.
No dancing on rolling chairs. This was clearly inspired by last Friday. The legal advisor stood up and said, under the new contract, cleaning the coffee machine is your
दायित्व,
obligation. At once, Priya placed a hand on her chest and said, fine. The
जिम्मेदारी,
is mine. Just then, someone knocked over a giant vase in the lobby. Silence fell. The manager whispered, now we must discuss legal
दायित्व,
liability. The cat in glasses from earlier slowly left the room. Suspicious. Quick dialogues you can reuse. Let's make the words practical. Repeat after each line if you want, and yes, dramatic acting is allowed. A. Did he make a claim? B. Yes, he made a
दावा,
A. What is the main requirement? B. The main
आवश्यकता,
is an ID card. A. Which template should I use? B. Use this.
विन्यास,
A. Where are the guidelines? B. Here are the
दिशा निर्देश,
A. What is the new regulation? B. The new
विनियमन,
starts today. A. Is paying tax an obligation? B. Yes, it is a
दायित्व,
A. Who has responsibility for this report? B. I have the
जिम्मेदारी,
A. Who has liability for the damage? B. The company has.
दायित्व,
Mini drill time. Time to train your memory. I'll give you English, and you imagine the Hindi word jumping onto the desk wearing a tiny necktie. Claim.
दावा,
Requirement.
आवश्यकता,
Template.
विन्यास,
Guideline.
दिशा निर्देश,
Regulation.
विनियमन,
Obligation.
दायित्व,
Responsibility.
जिम्मेदारी,
Liability.
दायित्व,
Now the other way.
दावा,
Means claim.
आवश्यकता,
Means requirement.
विन्यास,
Means template.
दिशा निर्देश,
Means guideline.
विनियमन,
Means regulation.
दायित्व,
Means obligation and in legal context also liability.
जिम्मेदारी,
Means responsibility. Tiny quiz, big confidence. You're doing great. Answer in your head or out loud, preferably not during a very real court case. What is the Hindi word for claim?
दावा,
What is the Hindi word for requirement?
आवश्यकता,
What is the Hindi word for template?
विन्यास,
What is the Hindi word for guideline?
दिशा निर्देश,
What is the Hindi word for regulation?
विनियमन,
What is the Hindi word for obligation?
दायित्व,
What is the Hindi word for responsibility?
जिम्मेदारी,
What is the Hindi word for liability?
दायित्व,
Memory tricks that actually stick. Here are quick images to lock the words in your mind. Strange images work well, so yes, we are inviting ridiculousness on purpose. For claim, picture a lawyer cat planting a flag on a sofa and shouting.
दावा,
For requirement, imagine a glowing checklist with one must-have item labeled.
आवश्यकता,
For template, see one perfect page copying itself into many pages from the master.
विन्यास,
For guideline, picture a board with arrows and the word
दिशा निर्देश,
at the top. For regulation, imagine a government stamp crashing down with
विनियमन,
written on it. For obligation, feel a backpack of duty labeled
दायित्व,
on your shoulders. For responsibility, imagine holding a heavy office key called.
जिम्मेदारी,
For liability, imagine a broken vase and a red legal file stamped.
दायित्व,
Friendly conclusion. You made it through the paperwork jungle. And look at you, now casually understanding serious vocabulary like a language superhero with a folder. Today you practiced claim as,
दावा,
requirement as,
आवश्यकता,
template as,
विन्यास,
guideline as,
दिशा निर्देश,
regulation as,
विनियमन,
obligation as,
दायित्व,
responsibility as,
जिम्मेदारी,
and liability as.
दायित्व.
Thank you for learning with me. Keep practicing out loud, repeat the words tomorrow, and use them in your own mini sentences. You are doing great, and every little review makes your Hindi stronger.